Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. It's great to have you with us at Docklands. This should be a classic between North Melbourne and St Kilda. The finals are just around the corner, and those teams in contention are straining every sinew to finish as high on the ladder as possible, while others look to play party poopers. Now it's time for the players to take to the field. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
G'day, Hutto. I like the Roos. They look a very good side and are certainly capable of kicking big scores. This is a match they should win, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them run away with it.
Thanks for those insights, Harf. Excitement is building for this one. The crowd already making plenty of noise as the captains come together.
North Melbourne hosted St Kilda at the SCG in round 5, 1999. The Saints cleared out to a 19-point halftime lead, only for the Roos to take charge in the third term with a 6-goal quarter to lead it by 9 points. St Kilda 3 times drew to within a kick in the last quarter and still had time to pinch it after Joe McLaren kicked long from the centre square and watched his kick narrowly elude a scrambling Robert Scott to bounce through for a goal. The Saints could not find a go-ahead goal though, and North prevailed by just 2 points to get their Sydney experiment off to a thrilling start. 14-8-92 to 13-12-90. Glenn Archer and Winston Abraham with 3 goals each.
Here we go. Sherry wins the first ruck contest. He's been accosted. They've bottled it up. Rucks go at it. McRae, Daniel intercepts. Just shoveled it out. Gets his hands on it early. Good for the confidence. Powell, they're playing for keeps. Constable with a chance to run. Wants to take the game on. Can he hit a target? Not his finest moment. Tidy ball. Davies-Uniacke pushes into space and receives the footy. Bangs it long. Punched that like he meant it. Curtis. Not his best. He's missed. The tackle affected the kick.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Woodcock tasked with the kick in. Hall on a lead. Doesn't often waste it. Simpkin went bang. Look at him go. Can he find a teammate? Thumped away. Curtis taken to ground. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Marshall wins it. McRae, terrific forward pressure. No fluency for either side yet. Marshall smashes it out of there. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Is that holding the ball? Tries to soccer it to advantage. Hacks it off the ground. He's off target.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Woodcock to bring it in. Quality delivery by foot. That's skillful. They're moving the footy well here. He's made a hot start to this match. Sinclair in the clear. Takes the safe option. Higgins in the clear on centre wing. Is anyone home? Good disciplined defence. Garcia wins a hard ball. Quick snap is off target.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Looking for a quick transition. Up and under. Pink doing what he does best. Sheasel made the footy his. Saw him coming. He's put the foot down. Gets his kick despite the heat. Anyone's ball. Lucky. Good luck catching him. He's got it.
A couple of false starts haven't come back to bite. They always look likely to get the first goal.
The Roos are up and about early. Marshall smashes it out of there. Burns. The midfield battle's so important. Cherry. He's taken a beauty. Not sure who that was meant for, but it's been picked off. He's been busy so far. Pink read it well. They'll take the scenic route. The kick lets them down. Wanganeen Malira delivers it inside 50. Sharman bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
Somehow he got his boot to that and managed to kick it straight too. That's quite a feat.
The margin's back to just a point. Rucks go at it. Knew the tackle was coming. Wanganeen Malira wins the hard ball. Delivers it inside 50. King almost threw it out. Garcia, it's there!
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The Saints having a good patch. Punch clear. Davies-Uniacke absorbs the pressure. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Sherry wins it down. Davies-Uniacke read it best.
The Saints have probably had the better of it early in general play, but it's looking like a dour struggle might be on the cards.
De Koning gets his hand to it. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. No way through there, and they'll reset. Sherry slaps it out. Davies-Uniacke. Sheasel dealt with the pressure. McKercher, they've worked it well. How's the entry? Curtis gets on the end of it. That's great footy.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
Three lead changes now. De Koning with the tap, like Batman and Robin. King marks it centre half forward. Good penetration on the kick. Pink making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Higgins goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Saints in front now. De Koning with a deft tap. Burns closed him down. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. De Koning wins the tap. Burns crosses the paint. Core, that's confidence for you, not going with the spoil. Pink, complete commitment. The Roos might be in a spot of bother. The Saints in front at quarter time. Positives for both sides and a great game in prospect. What's happening down there, Gary?
All signs are pointing to this being a close match all day. Neither side has been able to assert any dominance in clearances or inside 50s, and it's obviously close on the scoreboard. If it continues like this, we're in for a treat.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. De Koning has got on top, gets the kick away. Comben couldn't complete the mark. McRae is there. He's normally better than that. Garcia is good in these situations. It's going close. He's found the woodwork.
He certainly would have expected to kick that one, but he's got to put it out of his mind now.
They've set up well for the kick in. Can they get something going? Simpkin with a chance to relieve the pressure. Hall throws it on the boot. Pink continues to be a thorn in their side. He's generally a good kick. Simpkin has found some space. Sweeping handball. Sheasel. Wilkie clears the area. Carroll, he's had little impact so far. McRae, strong grab. What's he got on offer? Forward they go again. Sinclair uses the body well.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Looking for a quick transition. He just keeps racking up disposals. Can they get it forward this time? Searching kick. It's a bad mistake. Goes long. McRae read it well and claims the mark. Golden opportunity here.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
Finishing hasn't always been his forte, but there is nothing wrong with that.
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
The Saints with the past 2 goals. Marshall showing his skills. McRae. Who's at home? Simpkin tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Garcia. Great tackling technique there. Sherry wins it. Wardlaw. Too slow. McKercher takes the hand pass. Simpkin cops some unwanted attention. Some good tackles are being laid. Both sides are hard at it. Sherry got his palm to it. Wardlaw. Another one off the ground. Turnover in the middle. This could hurt. Can he hit a target? The kick was centimetre perfect. You can see their confidence growing. Garcia is the man on the spot and he's marked.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
That's a classy finish. We've become accustomed to that from him.
The Saints have had a great patch. Marshall gets his hand to it. The Roos just can't get any time on the ball. They desperately need a goal. Constanti spoils. Constable, well-weighted kick. McKercher, desperate to win it back. Lays it off. Swings his foot through it. Who's got the wheels? Constable runs onto it. He's chasing tail again, much like his team. Tidy ball. Honours the lead. Doesn't often waste it. Carroll has charged into space. They've got time to put the kettle on. De Koning wins the contest hands down. Golden opportunity here.
To make it effectively a 5-goal game.
He shoots it goal. How's the kick? No good.
The mark deserved a goal, but it wasn't to be.
Looking for a quick transition. And they're out of trouble. Who's front and centre? Woodcock needing support. The Saints are red hot at the moment. Wanganeen Malira, dangerous to leave on his own. Can't hang on under close attention. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Wilkie wins it back. Great mark. That's a useful ball. Pink, we've seen that before. Powell gathers. Simpkin, Sherry, he's got support. McKercher just had to get it out. We've hit the long break and it's a handy margin, but by no means a match-winning one. This game's very much in the balance. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Saints have been superior in the air, which is certainly contributing to their inside 50 ascendancy. They've also taken some tremendous contested marks. They'll look to improve their clearance work in the third term, though.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Marshall has rucked tirelessly. McRae. Wood. What a hand pass. Good build-up. That's unusual. Sherry knew where the help was. Inspired by the round ball code. The Saints have won it back. Attracted a crowd. They're tackling with great intent. Sherry wins it down. Wardlaw. Powell hunting the footy. He kicks the goal.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The Roos haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Marshall palms it down. Wood squeezes the kick. Time to turn on the Jets. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Constanti got to the right position and hung on.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
We know the damage he can do, but he's been starved of opportunity today.
The Roos are back in business. Important clearance here. Wood. Comben mops that one up. He's caught. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Sherry wins the tap. Davies-Uniacke, a model of consistency. Wardlaw. Marshall. Wanganeen-Malira. Steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Saints are really taking it to them today. Marshall with the tap. McRae. He's everywhere at the moment. That's an impressive mark. He's been quiet. Sharman can't mark. De Koning. Simpkin gives away a free for a high tackle.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
The Saints have got it on their terms. Marshall has had his measure today. Can he find a teammate? Punched away. Ryan, solid tackle. Sherry intercepts. Probing ball. McKercher works hard to present. He's hit up the lead. The Roos need to make inroads soon. Sinclair, that's good vision. Wanganeen-Malira, all on his own. They're moving the footy well here. What's he got on offer? Clever kick. Punched that like he meant it. Wanganeen-Malira, he's set upon. No way through there, and they'll reset. Marshall, he's worth his weight in gold. They can smell victory. Ryan, that's good work rate. The Saints are bringing great energy. Sharman. Scott is calm in a crisis. Garcia, and we'll have a throw in.
The Roos need to come hard pretty soon. It's in danger of getting away from them here.
Sherry smashes it out of there. Stripped of it. Garcia. Quick snap, and that's a goal.
It's a sign of a good team to respond when you're challenged, and they've certainly done that.
The Saints are imposing their will on this contest. The big men fly. Wood, McRae, Windhager. They're moving the footy quickly. Comben is a rock in defence. They need a spark. Powell has a vice-like grip. Wardlaw just needs an accurate kick now. Looking to pull one back. That won't do it.
They're within striking distance, but they need to make the most of their shots on goal.
Woodcock to bring it in. Hall. They found the magic formula. Decides to go. They really need this. He's equal to the task.
That's an important goal against the run of play. Time will tell if it's a turning point.
The Roos are just hanging in there, but they need to string some goals together. They've got good chemistry, those two. Throws it on the boot. Unable to get it inside 50. Searching kick. Wilkie takes an excellent grab. Normally delivers. Leaves it behind. Wardlaw affects the turnover. Davies-Uniacke. Now it's someone else's problem. Not sure who that was meant for, but it's been picked off. Sinclair. Sherry goes without it. O'Sullivan. Simpkin. Burns with a steal. Just trying to get it forward under pressure. Three-quarter time and an upset is brewing. How's your tipping going? Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
The Roos are really struggling to score so far, and the simple reason is that they're not winning enough ball. They would need to be super efficient with the ball that they are getting, but it isn't sustainable. Whether tactically they try something different at stoppages or they throw someone different into the middle, they've got to do something.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. The two big men do battle. Farms it out. Windhager. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. No one can mark. Simpkin. Toe poking it forward. They've put themselves under pressure. Burns. Carroll. That's a big play. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Pink takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Wardlaw went bang. Sheasel. Davies-Uniacke. Careful with the kick. Big tackle laid. He's drawn a crowd. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Marshall showing his skills. McRae. Simpkin with the intercept mark. Can he hit a target? Davies-Uniacke. He's taken a beauty. Powell navigated the traffic. Curtis. Daniel. The clock is the enemy now, not the required journey. Zerha will keep coming. He'll be sore in the morning. That's commitment to the cause. That can only be holding the ball.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Spargo intercepts the hand pass. Daniel. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
To give them a glimmer of hope.
O'Sullivan. Can he inspire his team? You bet he can.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Saints by 13. Marshall wins the hit out. Windhager, McRae, Comben saves the day. The Roos finishing strongly. The kick was centimetre perfect. What's he got on offer? He's been prolific. Constanti pushes into space and receives the footy. This is good ball movement. Great play. Larkey has it within range.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
To restore just a glimmer of hope. Not done yet.
The Saints went too conservative too soon, and they've made things rather uncomfortable for themselves.
The Saints need to find a second win. Marshall is teaching him a lesson. How will the umpire see this? They could be vulnerable here. Great anticipation. Burns. Bouncing ball. Spargo runs onto it. Wants to take the game on. The Roos look to be coming home strong. Burns. Silvani. Kicks inside the forward 50. That's a strong mark. Gives the handball away. Burns. Garcia is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
Goals have been tough to come by. Got to make the most of your opportunities.
For a 3-goal game, it's there. They've pinched a break.
That could be the decisive goal in the match. They've got the margin out beyond 2 kicks.
They're 3 kicks in front now, but a long way from safety. Marshall, just for something different. O'Sullivan trying to find a path. Wilkie takes it at centre halfback. Good kick. Quality delivery by foot. The Saints are playing some great footy. Comben read that one right off the boot. Scott. Got to go quickly. Time running out. Sharman didn't need to be asked twice. Who's at home? Marshall. He's ad-libbing and doing it well. He's got it.
A bit of meat side from him there, but that's okay when you're that good.
Not many tip this result. Marshall continues to have his way. When one tackle just won't do. None shall pass, and we're just about out of time. De Koning, he is simply too good. Couldn't get a disposal. McRae. The Saints have ended their run of outs, and they can dust off the lyrics to the club song. Half's here for some final thoughts. How do you unpack that one, Half?
The Saints did most things better today, but their clearance work really stood out. They were dominant in that department, and it meant they were able to give their forwards plenty of supply. Whether it was through set plays or just being strong over the ball, they reminded us all how good they can be.
Lots to discuss as ever. Thanks for that, Half. That brings our coverage to a close. Thanks for being with us. We'll catch you again soon.